what's up? How y'all doing? Let's get that turned off. There you go. I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Let's see here. Alright. Alrighty then, everyone. And we're to the console stream, and we have no light. Yay! Alright, there we go. Now I'm shiny. Alright. Alright. Pop that up. Alright. Hope everyone's doing good tonight. I am. I know that I am. No, I'll actually try this. Best college friend who brought pizza! Huzzah to the pizza! The feral is always yes! The pizza. By the way, we're gonna knock out some push-ups. I realize Miss Boom Sprite has,
I don't know half of you half as well as I should like, and I like less than half of you half as well as you deserve.
So we're gonna rock those right now. Just get her done. Get her done so we can get on with Octopath. Here we go. 10 push-ups. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. We can tell Miss Boom Sprite that, yeah, we got those push-ups done. Playtime. Playtime! Alright. So yeah, sorry it's a little late tonight. The missus and I were out, and we saw a church leader. His name is Jeffrey R. Holland. He is a fantastic individual. If you have not read any of his addresses, I highly recommend it. He was speaking at a local church branch chapel. So it was kind of a big deal. He's kind of a higher up. He's an apostle, and we believe that in our church that the 12 apostles, just like back in Jesus' time, there are 12 apostles here, and they're fantastic individuals. And one of them came to just about 10 minutes away. Actually, no, it was about like 15, 20 minutes. So yeah, so that's where I was. That's why I'm a little late getting on tonight. So we'll probably go until about 11:15. We'll probably go about 45 minutes. Then I better knock off and get some sleep tonight. So, who's this Russell feller? I don't know who this Russell feller is.
It's me, Cyrus.
Hi, Cyrus. Good day, Mercedes. Cyrus Albright here to browse the special archives. Oh, Professor Albright, you're looking quite eager today. When I heard that the original copy of the Church of the Flame, A Complete History, had been donated to our archives, I simply had to be the first to see it.
I see.
You're more on top of our collection than I am. Just sign here.
In blood.
With pleasure.
Whoa, wait, what? Blood? Ah! Dun, 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 dun. Huh. Is something amiss?
Actually,
For someone known as the most brilliant mind of the Royal Academy. When you talk about books, you're as giddy as a schoolboy.
When you put it that way, yes, much as a child fascinated by a new toy. I am as titillated by the prospect of acquiring new knowledge, he said, Dit.
I see.
Right. The expression on your face says it all. Anyway, everything seems to be in order. Enjoy your quest for knowledge, Professor.
Many thanks.
Many thanks, my dear. I most certainly will. Oh, by the way, big thing tonight. I'm actually wearing hair gel. I know. It's really weird. I do not normally wear hair gel, but I felt tonight was a good special occasion and I actually would wear it. Okay, now, who is the board responsible for putting these books in the special archive? Not here either.
An interesting dilemma.
An interesting dilemma. These archives are strictly guarded and curated. Wherever could it have gone? Behind you!
Professor Albright.
The headmaster would like to see you at once.
Of all the times to... Oh, well, might I ask you of a favor?
What might that be?
The truth is,
The tome I mentioned before seems to have gone missing. Could you locate it for me?
I see.
Missing. I'll begin looking at once, Professor.
many thanks.
My dear.
Cyrus Albright, by your request, sir.
Housekeeping.
Do enter.
Uh-oh. Oh, that doesn't sound sinister. He doesn't have eyes.
My apologies for summoning you.
What
on
the heck
such
is up with
short
his eyes?
notice.
His eyes are like dead inside. I mean, he looks like Sans from Undertale when he's like, I will freaking murder you while you stand. His eyes are like all black. What the heck? That can't be good.
How might I be of assistance, Headmaster?
That treatise on arcane studies you published.
Uh-oh.
What in the gods' names were you thinking?
Uh-oh.
Sir? I do believe I made my hypothesis perfectly clear.
But it's not the way I see it, boy.
I'm not talking about your hypothesis. You went out of your way to cite one of the texts in our special archives.
Oh, heavens to Betsy, I signed a book!
The knowledge housed in those tomes is the Royal Academy's greatest treasure.
Belongs in a museum.
It is not to be divulged to the public at your whim. Laying it bare in one of your silly papers is out of the question.
Douche.
I am fully aware of the value of those tomes, Headmaster. It is for that very reason I would share the knowledge with my peers.
You are to share nothing. That wisdom is for the Academy and the Academy alone.
Uh-oh. I sense a bit of progressivism in here.
But that goes against everything.
Enough, Cyrus!
Uh-oh.
Even my best argument is sure to fall on deaf ears.
Kick him in the nuts.
The Headmaster sees knowledge as a medal or precious stone, something to be appreciated by its rightful owner alone. Knowledge is power, and power is to be hoarded. An unfortunate attitude, indeed.
Someone needs a good slapping.
My sincere apologies, Headmaster. It won't happen again. Is there anything else you need of me?
That is all. You may go.
Oh, he's got a pretty good tongue there.
Wait. There was one last thing.
Who's the hot chick?
Sir?
I heard the Special Archives will be closing early today. If you have research to do there, I would do so quickly.
Sounds like a special archives is gonna get burnt down.
Good gods. It's as if he enjoys watching me suffer. Thank you for your concern, Headmaster. In that case, I'll be on my way.
I like this Cyrus guy. I like him.
Enter.
Knock knock.
Excuse me.
What's the matter?
It's other chick.
It's about Professor Albright, sir.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
She's gonna rat him out.
Hello there. Sure is rain.
That little girl's gonna rat him out. I was on your side. God darn you. How dare you? Just selling him out. Oh, little dirt ball.
Hello there.
Ha! Sounds good. Yeah, I actually opened it up and I was reviewing some stuff. Definitely my thought is one of two ways. Either one, all sounds and all subs off, or sound off, subs on, and you be the narrator. I am specifically speaking in code for a reason. Because Maldor and I are working on a secret project. It's a secret project. Maldor and I are working on something that, if we could figure out a way to pull this off, it is going to be absolutely awesome. I gotta figure out a way we gotta figure out how to make this happen, but we're gonna make something happen within the next month or so, and it is going to be, and I blatantly ignore them. Okay. Well, I was thinking you could possibly be my conscience. You know, we could have the, let's see here. Because, I mean, if you're my conscience, you know, I'm wanting to do something, you're just like, dude, don't do it, don't do it. And then that one, you, like, go full dark. And be like, just burn it all to the ground. Let's see here. Trust me, Wacky, when we pull this off, it's going to be good. It is going to be very good. All right, let's see here. So, okay, physical depth 913. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we're going to go that. To 75. Oh, that's my SP. 87 to 100, 87 to 94, 34 to 54. Yeah. Okay. Right, we're gonna sell. Hey, it's good advice to avoid Albanian roommates. Just saying. They're good people. You can be friends with them. Just don't live with them. Probably gonna have a bad time. No, okay. There's enough that I can say. I can say, number one, Maldor and I are planning to do kind of a, coding. Take cover! That's why I'm following that advice. Yeah, I had a bad experience with Albanian roommates. I had one. I had two together in college during a summer term. Summer term. And one of them only knew how to cook by boiling stuff. Now, there was one day... What? No, you have something, boy. Boy. Yes, you do. There's something in these boxes, and I want it. And you're going to be the one to give it to me. Give it! Give it! Butthead. All right. So anyway, Albanian roommates. So I had this one guy who could only boil stuff. Now, it's like in Utah, in the desert, and it's like 100 degrees outside. And he boils 2 full stock pots full of liquid to cook his pork, whatever the crap it was in it, stew. So he boiled it all the way down, and then he refilled the pot, and he boiled it all the way down again. And my wife, well, she was my girlfriend back then, and we were just sitting on the couch and watching a movie, and we're just like, man, it is steamy in here, and it's not just us. It was absolutely ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. I could not freaking believe it. Okay, so there goes that. No, but yeah, no, he just boiled the ever-living piss out of it, and it was just ridiculous. And then these are also the same room. This is the other roommate was the genius that told me that it's actually saves money to run the AC all day long rather than, oh, no, it saves money to run the AC all day long rather than turning it off. And, oh, and the yogurt. I'll get to the yogurt. So instead of turning it off and then turning it back on later in the day when everyone's actually home. So it's bad to turn it off when nobody's there.
Can I help you?
Oh, hold up. Chat, pause on that story.
A moment of your time.
Did you have any luck finding the tome?
My apologies.
I'm afraid not.
Say it is
This
not
is-
so.
It's much fortunate. One might conclude it might have been stolen.
Actually,
Professor, taking books out of these archives is strictly forbidden. As you know, the keys to the vault are entrusted only to a secret few.
Does the headmaster have a key?
Quite honestly, it'd be easier to steal the crown off the king's head.
Aho!
An impenetrable vault, a disappearing tome. It would seem we have quite the mystery in our hands. The game is afoot! And the mysteries of the world are meant to be solved. Or the scholar in me says. Would you not agree?
Well, if it had been stolen, I would say it's a job for the city guard. But you can see, I won't let it go until you've cracked the case, as it were.
Indeed!
You could say that indeed. A habit I just can't seem to break. Once a puzzle is placed before me, I simply cannot rest until I've worked out a solution.
I see.
Hey, Tiny, how you doing?
Well, it'd be far from me to stand in your way. It must be tough to be a genius.
Leave it to me.
I'll not deny it. Worry not. The tome will be back on the shelf before you can bat an eyelash, you pretty lass.
Take care.
Right, thanks. Best of luck in your search.
Yes, it is. Switch game.
Time to do some research.
And the game is afoot. I freaking called that. Yeah, this is my Xenoblade Chronicles 2 controller. So, yeah, I don't know if you can see it really well, but that's like the design on Mithra's, the design of Mithra, and then you can actually see the blade through there. You can't hear anything I'm saying. That's because I'm too far away from the mic. The controller is pretty. That's what I'm saying. Now, where to begin my search? I suppose I should inquire with Mercedes as to where the keys to the library are stored. Oh, yeah, no, we're good. The guard at the front door who would know has been frequenting the library lately, as might my fellow scholars. Then mayhap I should pay the headmaster a visit as well. Alright, path action. Scrutinize and glean new knowledge from the townspeople. Scrutinize! Testimony. Of course. Of course I got a key to the archives, and now I wasn't sleeping. I was resting my eyes, though. But even if I was sleeping, what would it matter? What kind of fool would bother stealing a worthless tome anyway? Most intriguing. Yay, new info. Once in charge of protecting the king, this guard suffered a serious leg injury and was since transferred to a calmer post inside the grounds. He used to be an adventurer, but he took an arrow to the knee. Though the injury healed long ago, he hasn't mentioned it to anyone and enjoys the serenity of his new post. Let's scrutinize everybody. Want to raise an atlas dome. This widow now pays the visit every day in memory of her late husband, even after she passes wishes to be by her husband's side. Just like the relief of the king and queen in the Academy's library. Oh, how cute! But where are the hidden items? New treasures available somewhere. Oh! Ooh. What's that? Ooh. Ooh. Geek! Cool. Ah, this is pretty cool. So with scrutinize with the hidden items, it actually shows a little shiny that you can find. That's pretty slick. Hello, jerk. Let's scrutinize you. You look like a jerk. The keys to the archives? Oh, I haven't gotten that, but I'm not surprised someone stole a tome, considering what they're worth. I've gambling debts myself, and I understand the temptation. Russell situation. Ooh. He knows the value of tomes and the burden with debt to boot. Let's scrutinize the Dalilas.
Only Headmaster Yvonne and the guard station should have a key to the library archives.
Most intriguing. Okay, so to finish off the story about the Albanian and the electrical mishap. So he thought that it was more electrically conservative to leave the AC running all day long, and to boot, my other roommate would leave his window open in his room all the time when it was 100 degrees outside in Utah. So then, oh, shouldn't be going. Wow, roadblock. So then he convinced me that it was totally okay to do that. Or he tried to convince me. And I'm just like, dude, you're an electrical engineer and you're this much of an idiot? Because, yeah, our electric bill literally doubled the first month those two were in the apartment. And then it doubled again the next month. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it got to the point where after the second month where the electric bill doubled again, I just posted the bill on our little thumbtack board, and I said, "Hey, guess what, buddies? I'm only paying $40 of this because that is the amount that I've been paying all summer long before you two idiots moved in, and yeah, that's all I'm paying. I'm only paying." It's like, well, it's not fair. I'm like, no, it's not fair that I'm not here and you idiots are running the AC all day long. No. No! I am not going to handle this. I'm not going to take this from you two morons. We're just doing our sweet... Ooh, hello, you two. What are you two doing here? Why are you being so obscured? I think that you two are doing something sinister now, aren't you? I'm going to get to the bottom of you two. Do you want to talk to me? Hey, talk to me. Talk to me. Pet the kitty. So yeah, so needless to say, my my relationship with those two wasn't very good. Now on Wacky's point about yogurt, they had a great idea to make take my stock pot and make cucumber yogurt with it. I don't know if you understand what it takes to make yogurt, but you put all the ingredients in the stock pot, you let it boil for a couple hours, and then you just put it in the fridge for like days on end. I don't get it. What's wrong with these people? You put a whole stock pot. A stock pot is like that big around. It was taking up all the room in the fridge. And I looked at it and it looked like mold. It's like, what are you doing? What is it this time, Cyrus? I'm going to scrutinize you, you jerk. You and your red nose.
No. You don't like that call. I don't like that call. Not a very good call.
I was making sure to do my due diligence and acknowledge that Wacky. That, by the way, Miss Tiny Nutcase, is called the LT Buzzer. That is LaDainian Thomason. He's a famous American football player. He made this stupid song called the LT Slide, And a sports radio show I listened to, he turned that into that buzzer, and that's the buzzer. That's called the LT buzzer. So pretty much, whenever Maldor comes in and he sees me doing something stupid, he'll buzzer me. That's pretty much the whole reason why that sound effect exists, so Maldor can yell at me and be like, Pharaoh, you're an idiot. Stop it. All right, here's your testimony, sir. You know full well I have a key to the special archives and that I would never be so foolish as to let it fall into the wrong hands. In any event, I have no reason to pursue those tombs in some time. Okay. Indiscriminately, I might have, of course. But, okay, so the headmaster is all PO'd that Cyrus used some of the holy information in his paper that, oh, heavens to Betsy, academia teaches the public stuff. But yet he's being like, oh, it's so important that we have these, yet I'm never, ever, ever, ever going to read them. What the heck? It's so stupid. All right. He has a key. Dusk gathers. Suggests that he has not used it lately. I am in the square.
Splendid.
That should be all the information I need to solve the case. Who possesses the key? Headmaster on the guard.
But of course.
But of course. There are only 2 keys to the archives. One belonging to the headmaster and one to the guardsman. 1 second. Whose key was used to unlock the archives? That ticking is unnerving. I think it was the guards. The headmaster's key is safely locked in his office. Furthermore, he hasn't visited the archives today. On the other hand, the guard has been acting suspiciously of late, even sleeping while on active duty.
Oh.
It would be all too easy a task to lift the key off this person. So it's possible. So is it possible that the guard is our man? No.
No.
He would have no motive. The culprit must be someone who understands the true value of the tome. Which is to say, one of my colleagues. And most likely one who has accrued a frightful gambling debt.
Which means that...
And our villain is... Russell!
Yes.
Dang it, Russell! Russell, you have one job. You are not earning your... whatever the crap the scouts were called in Up. You're not earning your scout badge for this, Russell. Dang it, Russell. Sorry, Tiny. I do not have the, I do not have a time command. It is currently 10:50 Pacific Standard Time in the evening. I dare say my logic is foolproof.
Shall we begin?
Find our man and confess! Confess! Hold on. Let me see here.
Get the comfy chair!
We will make him confess in the comfy chair. Ho ho, what is this? Yeah, Tiny, I don't have those commands. I don't normally have people. Hey, MechBot! How you doing? Not the comfy chair! Interested in coming, are you? It seems you have quite the curious streak yourself. But of course, mysteries exist only to be solved. After all, it is of the utmost importance to remember that. Ah, but there I go again. Don't let me talk your ear off, but I will be glad for your help. Let's get right to business. I am using Streamlabs OBS. That is what bot service I am using. I'm using Slobsbot, which used to be Inkbot, but then they Oh, good. Oh, goody. I have more monies. Let's buy some new things with my shinies. But yeah, I use a slob spot, and I pretty much program all of my commands myself. So, I don't really like Nightbot, because Nightbot annoys me. So, yeah, I don't have those ones. But I've only been streaming for, let's see here. I got a timer somewhere. Ah, there you go. I've only been streaming for about a half an hour now. Let's see here. Yeah, let's give him the best bump that he can, because he's only level 1 right now. There you go. Okay, and that pretty much should blow the rest of my money. Let's give him higher element defense. Oh, wait, no. I should already have a shield. No, and it's wearing it. By the way, Mr. Mechbot, I am glad that you're here. I am glad that you're here. You make me smile. Yeah, it's only 7 defense. No. That was dumb. Okay, so I've blown all of our money now. Alright, so we are gonna go down to Mephisto's Cafe. We're going down. Hey! Hey! Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Alright, so we are back to... So we are done with Hanet's tail. No. We're done with Cyrus's tail. So now what's gonna happen is I have now gotten Hanet and Cyrus, and we are going to the subterranean study. Ew, spooky. I got a lantern. Excuse me. Herb of Clamor. I have been clamoring for such an herb, and I finally found the Herb of Clamor.
Now, let us hunt him.
What is that? I surprised the foe, but what the crap? Ooh,
What
steady
next?
foe. Cool. All right, so we can summon Lind. He uses sword arts.
An interesting dilemma.
Let's see here. Oh, okay. So he's got those. All right, so I don't want to use those. Okay, good. Yay!
Get in the hunt.
You do absolutely nothing.
Thou didst fight with courage.
Break up. Okay, now I gotta check and see when Cyrus's first skill is. Okay, so I get next skill at 30. Okay, good. So we will probably go. Okay, I think. Yeah, we'll probably go... Okay, so these do damage to all the foes. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Probably get lightning, then analyze. Because the 22 SP, that's going to be a killer. That's a killer. I can't afford to use that much SP. Alright, we're heading over here to
I've done my
pick up
research
that.
on you.
Surprise the foe. Oh, great. Thank you. That does nothing for me.
What next? Letting my arrow fly and true.
Now. My focus.
Come in, if thou darest. Holding back nothing.
Thank you,
The
kitty.
hunt endeth.
See, the nice thing with this is a straight experience-based system. So I know that there's some games that you level up skills based on the usage of skills. Ooh, limit tire. What's that? That sucks. Oh, no, wait, no, that's good. Oh, crap. Speed plus 22, that's not bad at all. I think we might want to put that on her, actually. Okay, yeah. No, that's it. That's a huge bonus. Yep, we're doing that. I'll do that twice today and a number of times every other day of the frickin' week. Alright.
I've done my research on you.
What next? Yeah.
Okay, good. Vulnerable to axe. That's a good thing.
Letting the hunt begin.
Not bad. A passing grade.
Break up. So yeah, so for those of you that are wondering, next week we are going to be starting a new game on the Tuesday-Thursday stream. We are going to be streaming Tales of Monkey Island. I'm excited. So for the roadmap upcoming on this stream, we are going to be playing this game for the foreseeable future. Oh, great, yay, something else that doesn't really matter to me. So we'll be playing this for the foreseeable future, and then once this is done, we will be switching over to Undertale. But I do not expect that will happen until probably November or December, somewhere in that region. We're gonna be playing this game for a couple months on Fridays and Saturdays. I am going to do a little bit of grinding during the week just to make these weekend streams way more of a, we're just going to play the story rather than alright, so these are just so we'll focus more on story rather than
now what next?
Rather than just grinding up levels.
Letting the hunt. Yeah.
The only reason why I'm doing this right now is because I unfortunately did not have the opportunity to
I honor thee, my quarry.
I was stuck in the middle of a story of the beginning of Cyrus's story, right when I started today's stream. So I was not able to actually level him up at all. I think I'm going to want to get him to level 4. Yeah, I want to get him to level 4. 24. Okay, so another battle or two. We should be up.
Time to teach you a lesson.
Well, that's kind of nice.
What next?
That's interesting.
Darling.
It's interesting that I actually get 2 full turns with the break on this guy. Huh.
The hunt.
I'll take it. I'm not complaining. There we go. Level 4. So also, Maldor alluded to a special project that he and I are working on earlier. Figuring if all pans out, we'll be able to unleash our project within the next month or so.
Interesting.
I'm pretty excited. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good couple of streams.
What is the logic?
Bam!
Come here. Coming, if thou...
Eat it,
The
Mr.
hunt
Skeleton.
ends.
Alright, time to give him a skill. Yeah, I'd rather round out. Let me check and see if I missed any treasures down here. I don't think I should have.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
Now, what next?
What? Letting the hunt begin it. The
Wow,
hunt
that actually
ends.
works a lot better. Wow. Yeah, we're sticking to her with the bow. Most staff. I'm actually really happy with this game so far. I mean, personally, this is kind of like a comfort game for me.
Standest
of
thou
sorts.
against me? Then be hunted. Letting the hunt be...
Cool. Oh, it works.
Now, what next?
Nope, that don't do nothing.
Come. Yeah!
Oh, crap.
What is the logical course of action?
Oh, ice! Pierce them through!
What is the logical course of action?
Coming, if thou...
And
Letting the... I honor thee, my quarry.
Some idiot thumping some things outside. It's kind of annoying me. Alright, level 5. Okay, we should now be good to go. We'll complete this next area.
Letting us begin.
Alright.
an interesting dilemma.
Letting the hunt begin.
There you go.
The hunt endeth.
Woo! Alright, there you go. Sorry, need that. Am I a fan of JRPGs? Yes, I am a big fan of JRPGs. I'm a big JRPG nut. Favorite game? Yeah, favorite games are JRPGs, hands down. Favorite games. I also enjoy arcade racing, like Mario Kart and
what?
arcade snowboarding games like the SSX series. I really like those, and I really enjoy Steep, even though it's a little more realistic. But no, JRPGs are kind of my bread and butter. JRPGs and point and clicks. Those are the ones I really like to play.
Excuse me.
My apologies. I would have knocked, but I didn't see a door. Well, we're in an underground cave. Of course there's not going to be a door. Oh, by the way, Tiny. So one of my biggest accomplishments that I've done in JRPGs is I've actually done a Chrono Trigger run where I did a New Game Plus run, and I went through all 12 endings. I beat Lavos over 12 times over one playthrough, and I actually got all of the different endings. And this is on the SNES version. So yeah, I've I love me some JRPGs.
A moment of your time.
Atropos of nothing. Mayhaps you've heard of that a certain tome was stolen from the archives. I haven't the faintest clue what you're talking about. Super Mario RPG, also legit RPG. I am a big fan of Super Mario RPG. The one thing I loved about it was that it was whimsical, yet at the same time, it was really a technical RPG, where there was a lot that actually went into your party makeup and how you were able to beat foes. And there really wasn't a bad party makeup. All the characters complemented themselves really, really well. But that battle, because there is a in Monstro Town, there is a Final Fantasy IV crossover, where you defeat a really big enemy from like the Final Fantasy universe. I can't remember what his name is off the top of my head, but I thought that battle was absolutely fantastic. It really tests your mettle, and it's a fair battle. It is a hard battle, but it was a fair battle. It was fun. Network must be really good. There's no delay. Well, I hope there's no delay. I do have sync issues every once in a while between webcam and voice, just because my webcam sometimes likes to be an idiot. Now, don't play dumb, Russell. Let's cut straight to the heart of the matter. You're a thief, and I can prove it. Yeah. My voice reaches first. Yeah. Gino for Smash. Heck yes, Gino for Smash. Gino for Smash would be like the ultimate. I would love that. Yeah, I don't know, Tiny. I can't seem to get everything to get in sync. Oh wait, no, I'm not even gonna try. I'm just annoyed. Here, let's try this. I'll give it a shot. I think I need to add a little bit more lag to my camera. Filters. There you go. That should hopefully make it better. Alright. Well, what the heck you can?
The truth
Unfortunately
is...
for you, at precisely the moment you were trying to sneak back with the key, your friend the guardsman was just waking from his little slumber. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
But that's impossible. He was asleep. I am. Releases Gino as assist trophy. That was pretty funny. No, it's pretty funny. It's so funny how all of the different, the range of responses from the way they're releasing this new Smash. I mean, personally, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the releases, the steady, you know, announcements of what's going to be in the game, what's not going to be in the game, you know, the characters, the trophies, all that stuff. I'm actually really enjoying it. It is really helping to get me hyped up for the game. I mean, I'm totally going to pre-order it. I might even pre-order the special edition if they have one. I don't know. But I'm pretty stoked for Smash. Smash is like the only fighting game that I am totally 100% into. Like, I like the Blaze Blue series. I like the Persona Arena series. I like some fighting games, but I just don't have the time to deep dive into the games and learn the combos and actually, like, legitimately get good. Like, I can get good enough to handle most of the story modes on, like, normal difficulty, but you put me up against another player on the internet, I'm going to get my butt kicked 5 ways a Sunday. So, alright, back to the story here. It was... Echoes have opened up a lot of possibilities. Yep, pretty much. It was a slip of the tongue, I tell you. I know nothing about this gosh darn book.
Is that so?
Figured you'd say as much. Then perhaps you'd care to accompany to the academy to prove your innocence, of course. The gosh darn book. Darn. The gosh darn book. Darn it! Darn it all the heck! It was the perfect plan. If not for your bloody meddling, I could have had it all. By the way, I'm American, so bloody does not mean anything to me.
I don't think this one will listen.
You're
to reason.
big! You're big, sir.
Come in, if thou darest.
Oh, good. Rawr.
What is the logical course of action?
Man, good thing I got thunder. ooh. Thunderbird.
Lightning, done my bidding.
All right, Cyrus. Make this happen.
All light, smite them down. Now, what next?
Back.
What next? Holding back nothing.
Oh, he throws a book. Seriously.
What next?
Back. Yeah, we gotta get rid of those two. We gotta get rid of those two quick. Uh-oh. Not good.
Letting
Okay,
the
so
hunt
we
begin.
can attack this turn and we'll be good for the next turn. Good. Got rid of one. Oh, of course. Of course. All right, we're going to defend on this because he's going to unleash some holy heck on us.
What next?
Darn you, you idiot. Get off the ground.
Using this.
That was pretty weak.
An interesting dilemma.
Alright, so let's go.
What next? Holding back nothing.
Good. Alright, we got rid of that. Okay, so now we'll
What
start
next?
working on him. Dang it.
An interesting dilemma. An interesting dilemma.
Alright, here we go. Alright, let's get some hype in the chat. We're gonna finish this battle pretty quickly. Uh-oh. Oh no! Alright, so we're gonna summon the Mossy. Restore the... No! Ugh! You idiot! Stupid hog! I freaking can't believe it.
This will help us.
That dumb pig.
An interesting dilemma. I think not. What is the logical course of action?
Alright, here we go.
What next?
Ugh.
What next?
Okay, good.
Now. Now the true lesson begins. Oh, flames, rage strong.
Coming.
Bam!
Coming, if thou darest.
An interesting dilemma.
Yeah, that was not good.
Coming, if thou darest.
Dang it, stop throwing books at me! Do you know how many people can use those books?
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Alright, we're gonna break him. Break time! Break down!
Na na na
What
na
next?
na na na.
Coming.
Now the true lesson begins.
Sure, boy.
You should have studied harder.
Quad yeah on that. Rank up. Refreshing jam. I beat that guy and all I get is jam? Seriously? Just jam? I don't even want to know what's in that jam. But whatever it is, it's going to be refreshing. I swear, I never meant to. I just needed the money.
Just so.
You know what? That tome had the question, whose answer is 42? How dare he? How dare he? Thanks for the bit, Tiny. Read it in English accent, please. That tome would fetch a small fortune. This is true. And yet, it did not for the moment consider the consequences.
Say it is not
In
so.
stealing that tome, you would steal from our students something more valuable than all the realm's riches. A grave crime, no matter who would perpetuate it, but all the more unforgivable when committed by one who calls himself a scholar. It belongs in a museum, Indy!
Thank you.
Well, I'll be. You actually did crack the case of the stolen book.
Indeed.
That I did, and yet I fear this may not be the only volume our friend has purloined. Purloined. I like that word. That's a good word. I need to use that word more often. Purloined.
Russell has already confessed to the full extent of his crimes and revealed the name of his business associates. We only need to track down the books and purchase them back. I'll speak to the guards to see that we redouble the security of the archives.
Yeah, and fire that jerk face. Gosh, sleeping on the job. What a jerk. What is this? It says there's another book still missing. Did that scoundrel of a scholar steal this one as well?
Actually,
From the far reaches of hell. No, I can assure you that he did not. It's been missing for some 15 years now. Russell's aggressive borrowing only extends some 2 years back.
I see.
I see. So this volume was lost or was stolen long before that.
yes.
Right as ours, Professor.
Pray tell me more about From the Far Reaches of Hell.
It's where country music comes from.
I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of country music at all. So yes, I do vehemently believe that country music comes from the far reaches of hell. I hate country music. I really don't like country music. I don't not like the culture of country music. I enjoy the rodeo, the cowboys, and all that stuff, but the country music, I can't do it. I just can't handle it.
According to our records, it would seem to be a compendium.
Hyphenheim? Hyphenheim? What's up with Hyphenheim? What does Hyphenheim have to do with anything?
According to our records, it would seem to be a compendium of ancient rites and long-lost magics,
Actually,
if I am not mistaken.
Oh, Helfenheim. Oh, okay.
It was the single oldest volume that existed within our archives. Needless to say, it was a tremendous loss.
And what the heck does Helfenheim have to do with anything? Dropped a couple letters on the way out. Asgardian heck? Asgard. Oh. Oh, okay. Professor Albright, the headmaster would speak with you at once.
Is aught amiss?
Again? What could it be this time?
Perhaps the plans to commend you for the role in apprehending the library thief.
I have no interest in accolades, but if he insists.
Whee!
Speak with the royal headmaster.
Woohoo!
I don't feel like beating up an old granny today. Alright. Oh, Mr. Headmaster.
I've brought Professor Albright, as asked, sir.
Now kick him in the
Good.
nuts! Wait, what? Hello, jerk!
Thank you, Lucia.
Yes, Headmaster. What can I do for you? Something
Yes?
tells me he's not about to offer a commendation.
No crap, Sherlock.
Professor Albright, a most troubling report has reached my ear.
A report, sir?
An anonymous source claims that you have abused your prestigious position to enter into an illicit relationship with Her Highness the Princess.
Oh, no, you didn't, girlfriend. Oh, man, I go snap my finger at you, girl. That is not cool, girl. Just because you don't be the apple of my eye doesn't mean you go behind my back and shiv me up the spinal column just because I did not give you the attention that you believe that you deserve. And it was her fault too. She was shy. She did not.
Very good call. No,
You don't like that call.
I don't like that call. Not a very good call.
Focus. No, that's the wrong sound effect. That's it. That's the. I tried to find the get on with it, but this is the best thing that I can do. You gotta use the get on command. You gotta use that so I know to get on with it. An anonymous source claims that you blah 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 blah. Okay. Oh. Anonymous my butt, I know exactly who it is.
If
Why
it
is he bleeding
untrue,
red from
then
his
say
eyes?
so.
I mean, seriously, the headmaster. The headmaster looks like he's bleeding from the eyes. Right? Yeah, right here. Look. He's like, there's like red. Right here. He looks like he's bleeding from the eyes. That's so weird. That's like a pixel art fail right there.
Why, it is unfounded, unsubstantiated, balderdash of the highest order.
Balderdash!
I would like to take your words at face value, Professor, but I fear the situation is not so simple.
Of course it's not simple. It is simple. You hate me, therefore you will believe anyone that has anything that could potentially bring me down. That is exactly what is going on here.
A rumor regarding the royal family, even an unsubstantiated one such as this, is sure
What?
to
No!
spread
No!
quickly.
No! I mean, no! Never! No! What? No!
Sure to spread quickly.
If we do not take swift action, Princess Mary's good name could be forever sullied. That is something that simply
Dude, this
cannot
guy
be
seriously
allowed
looks
to
like he's got double eyes.
happen. Sure,
I do not know what's
understand.
going on with this dude, but this dude has evil in his eyes.
And so what do you intend to do with me, sir?
It is not an easy decision to make.
Oh, bull crap. It's not an easy decision to make. Of course it's an easy decision. You are going to fire me because you think I don't deserve to be here.
Dismissing you outright would be tantamount to an admission of guilt.
If I may be so bold, Headmaster, what about a sabbatical? Professor Albright has put on extended leave, while official accounts state that he's doing fieldwork in a distant land.
Thank you.
What say you, Cyrus? This way, both the Academy's reputation and your own will remain intact.
Hey, not only that, it is an absolutely perfect out for you to go explore the world with the rest of the Octopath team.
My reputation?
Do we have a problem, Professor?
Cry me a river, cry me a river, cry me a river.
Not at all, Headmaster. On the contrary, this might prove the perfect opportunity.
Opportunity? For what?
For what?
As a matter of fact, there is a matter which has piqued my interest of late. I was just wondering when I might find the time to do a bit of research in the field. I think I will set forth on a journey. In search of an ancient tome that disappeared 15 years ago.
Aha.
Besides, if I am not permitted to share what I have learned with my peers and the public, there is little point in continuing my research here.
Is that so? Do tell, Professor. What is it that you intend to investigate?
As regards
Why
a
you're
certain
such a
tome.
jerk?
Now,
Oh,
if
we
you will
already
forgive
know
me,
that.
I
Your
must
eyes are
begin
red.
packing for my journey. Good day to you, Headmaster.
Playa.
An enigma as ever, that one.
Oh, Teresa, you
Professor!
jerk! Therese,
Oh.
that's her name.
Therese, what is it?
I heard that you were leaving the academy.
I'm sorry I totally sold you out. Because I'm such a jealous little wench.
Then you heard true.
Professor, I'm so sorry.
No, you're not. No, 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 you're not. No, 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 you're not. No.
I see. So you were the source of the rumor.
You knew?
I'm not a frickin' Sherlock for nothing. Girl.
Not until just this moment, when you apologized. And yet, I cannot fathom your motive. Why would you tell such a terrible lie?
You're always helping Her Highness, answering her every question.
But that's because you're not asking any questions.
I just wanted you to pay more attention to me.
So I'm gonna shiv you in the back.
And that's why you went to the headmaster.
Yes, but I just wanted to get you in a little trouble.
Stupid, stupid, stupid girl.
I didn't think they would. I am so sorry, Professor. Can you ever forgive me?
Nope.
Worry not, my dear.
Oh, okay.
It just so happens that I was looking for a good excuse to go on a journey.
You were?
For some time now, I've wanted to travel the realm and see what can be learned beyond these halls.
You know, that is the mark of a true scholar.
I dare say the timing couldn't have been better. You see, there's a certain matter I simply can't wait to investigate. So fret not, my girl. If anything, you've done me a favor.
I don't understand her logic. You wouldn't because you're not married. and I don't know about your dating life, but I would venture a guess that you haven't tried dating lots of women. Because when you get into the dating world, you understand that you will never understand the female logic. It exists. It exists. I know it does. I know it does. But sometimes things just happen that you're just like, what? What are you even talking about? I don't know what you're doing. I don't know why you're doing it. All I know is I am completely mystified and you're pissed off at me for some odd reason. I don't know how this happens. Yep. There are some things dudes will never, ever, ever just get. So anyway. But if you really don't understand her logic was okay. So her logic with doing what she did was she wanted Mr. Cyrus here to pay more attention to her. So she figured that if he gets in trouble, he will have to, you know, pretty much the idea is if he gets in a little bit of trouble by hobnobbing it with the princess, he won't be devoting so much time to the princess. Therefore, since I guess she is his only other student somehow, he would have to pay more attention to her. That would have been the train of thought from
Indeed. I have not been as attentive to you as I should. Had I realized your true intention sooner, I would not be in this position.
Yeah.
Professor, whatever do you...
If only I had realized how devoted you were to your studies, my dear girl.
My studies?
I have always striven to treat all my students equally.
She wasn't looking for the studies. She was looking to study something else.
And yet, Her Highness is always eager to ask questions, and I was all too eager to answer them.
That's like...
In doing so, they have given the impression that I favored her above you and the others. This was not my intention, but I am at fault all the same. Yes, if only I had seen you for the ardent and devoted young scholar
I really am
that you
enjoying
are.
this theme right now. I love this. I'm just thinking about Viennese waltz right now. So it's a pretty fast one.
Professor?
Not really. I don't think he's shaming her. I think it's more of he's airing the fact that he was oblivious to the fact that she really, really cares about her studies. I think it's more of him admitting that he was oblivious to her desires for academia.
Perhaps you're not quite as sharp as I thought you were.
Yes?
Uh-oh.
Never mind.
Father Goose. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mac. I don't know what Father Goose is. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that. I should have. It sounds like something I should know about, but I've never seen it before or heard
In that
about it.
case, I should be off. Pray do not shirk your studies, my girl.
Yeah,
Yes, Professor.
I'm not big into the old classics.
Will I ever
I
see
haven't.
you
I
again?
haven't seen very many of them. I've seen a couple of them, but not too many.
I do not see why not, provided we both still live.
Oh, Cyrus, you oblivious dolt. Okay, sounds good. Alright. Now, with that... Alright, yep, you know what? With that, we're actually going to end the stream for tonight. It's 11:35, went a little bit farther than I was thinking about going. So, we are going to pop the ending here. So, alright, so that's it for me tonight. That's it for me for this week on streaming. I thank you all for showing up. Just to let you know, as I said at the beginning of the broadcast, next week we are going to be starting Tales of Monkey Island. So we're going to be playing all 5 episodes of Tales of Monkey Island. With the Back to the Future, it took me 2 streams per episode, so I'm guessing that's going to be the same. So in about a month, we will be starting a full run-through on Kingdom Hearts. Now, if you are not in my Discord, you should. There is the link. What? Crap. Wrong one. If you want in on the Discord, you're more than welcome to check that. Check the general area and the pinned message to take the poll on whether I should do Kingdom Hearts chronologically or by release date. Chronologically in terms of the games, or chronologically by release date. Excuse me. So vote in that poll. You will see the pinned message in the Discord. And so Tales of Monkey Island starting next week. We are going to continue on with this. We are going to go up and get the White Mage next. And then we will be just moving around picking up all 8 characters. So, yeah. That's about it for tonight. Let's see here. Let's see if we can find someone to raid tonight. I feel like raiding. Let's get someone to raid tonight. Let's see here. Who is on tonight? Let's see here. You know what? Let's raid Solutions. Solutions is a good friend of mine. He is on, he is playing some Destiny 2 right now. Yep, he is playing, it looks like he's playing in Crucible. So, I'm going to kick you over to my buddy Solutions. There we go, we got our raid countdown going on. Thank you all so much for being here. I will be back on Tuesday night. Thank you. Yes, and I am sorry for being late these past 2 nights. Streams technically do start at 9 o'clock. These past 2 nights, things have been a little crazy around my house. Good night, Isaiah Norris, wherever you are. And I will see you on Tuesday night. Let's go raid Solutions. And, gotta get the